Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well. I thought I would do the Get to Know Me tag, so as you can get to know me a little bit more. Little questions is what it says. So my name is Robyn. My nicknames, or the nickname I get called at home, is Bob. My birthday is on the 22nd of February, which means I am a Pisces. I was born in Edinburgh, and my occupation is that I'm a primary school teacher. Which I absolutely love, and at the moment I'm doing supply work, which is really fun and interesting because you get to meet all sorts whilst you're doing it. And the best part of the job is just I love the freedom of it and the creativeness, and just see the tangents you go on with the children and their learning. It's not all about the focusing on the work. I like to look at making sure the children are learning, and if they have a question that isn't specifically linked to what we're doing, but it borders on it, I will discuss it with the children. I won't go, no, go away, nothing to do with what we're doing. I'll go, yeah, we'll talk about that. The next part of the tag is my appearance. I think you can see what I look like pretty well. So obviously I have blonde hair that's getting quite long now. My eye colour is blue. It asks if I have braces. I don't have braces anymore. I did used to have train track braces when I was younger, and then on the backs of the front and top teeth, I think it was the front four, the top four and the bottom six, I had wires, which I only got off last year, so I was quite old when I finally got rid of them. Piercings, I'm going to tell you how many I had and then how many I currently have. So I had, obviously I have my ears pierced, so that's one. I have up here pierced, 2. My nose pierced, 3. I did have my tongue pierced, 4. And my belly button pierced. That's 5 piercings. And also the next question is tattoos. I think when a lot of people look at me, they don't think I have any tattoos. And I'm quite surprised to find out that I actually have 4. I have one on my left wrist, one on my right thigh, one on my right foot and one on my left foot. The one on my left foot, myself, my mum and my sister have all got exactly the same thing. Then the next part of the tag is firsts. First best friend. The first best friend I can remember is Sarah, and we went to nursery together, and I remember we used to use the big building blocks, and they must have been about this big, and we'd build them up and we'd make horses, and we'd sit in the corner on the building blocks riding our horses. I don't think the boys were very interested in the building blocks, and looking back now, that's stereotypically, building blocks are more of a boy's toy. I know we shouldn't genderise what toys children play with or don't play with, but there is a stereotype there for certain toys. My first award. I can't think what my first award is, because I never went anywhere where we got like proper awards. I've got dancing awards where I've had merits and exams and everything. I think my first award would be for when I was little, and I was in primary 7. That was for being very courteous in primary school and friendly and helpful. I was very good at that. My first sport, the first thing that I really got into, I guess my first sport would be football actually, because I used to go to a football club on a Saturday morning when I was maybe 7, 8, 9 maybe. But I stopped going to that after a while, and I guess after that I did dance, which some people don't consider a sport, some people do. At the end of the day it's physical exercise and that's what sport is, and I absolutely love dance. I did it for years. My first real holiday. Well, I consider holidays at home, which means holidays in your country, is the same as holidays abroad. So my first real holiday was when I was 4 or 5 months old. And we went down to a little fishing village called Robin Hood's Bay in North Yorkshire, and we have been going every single year since the year I was born, and my family went before then as well. I think in total my family has been going there for 50 years, and it's absolutely brilliant. First real holiday abroad would be when I went to Spain, and I think I was 8 because my sister was about 3. Favourites. Favourite film. I can be quite fickle when it comes to favourite things, like films and music and book, just because I sort of, depends on the mood I'm in and what is easy to hand. So At the moment my favourite film would be Annie, and it's the new version with, it was produced by Will Smith and Jay-Z, the modern Annie, or modern take on Annie, and I've absolutely loved it. I love the soundtrack to it. It has all the old songs, but they've been done, updated and modernised, which I do love the original, and I'm not offended by the updated version, which I think's pretty cool. Favourite TV show has to be Game of Thrones, and I'm not fickle in this part. I absolutely love it. Devastated that the 5th season has just finished, and actually not too devastated by what happened in it. I know my sister thinks I should go and rot or something, because she was. I was sad, but I wasn't bothered. There's so many other storylines going on that I'm happy to focus on those. My other favourite TV show is Downton Abbey, but it is going down at the moment in my appreciation of it. I think that is because it is coming to the end. They're going to do the 6th season this autumn, and then it's gonna finish. I think because it's kind of done its thing and they've killed off all the good people that were in it. I can't watch the episode where Sybil dies without crying, and I don't cry at anything, as my mum calls me a stone-hearted. Favourite colour? My favourite colour is blue, and I also love the colour purple. Favourite song? My favourite song at the moment has to be Omi's Cheerleader. I think it is the best summer soundtrack at the moment. Anytime it comes on, I turn my radio up and have it blaring. And I like it when I have the windows down and I'm like, yeah, chilling in the car. Favourite restaurant? My favourite restaurant in Edinburgh is the Lung Fung, which is a Chinese restaurant. Really tasty. The staff there are always really lovely to me and my family when we go. Favourite restaurant in London would be Steak and Co, which me and my mum discovered when she came down to visit me, and it was really exciting because you got given a steak, but it was on a hot stone and you took it to your preference, which was really great. And favourite shoes for the summer? Favourite shoes would be my Toms. I absolutely love wearing Toms in the summer. They just seem a nice summery type shoe. And then in winter I love to put my Uggs on because they're nice, snuggly, make you feel comfortable. Not necessarily the most great fashionable shoe, but it's the comfortableness of it. Eating, I have just been to the local farm shop and bought some of their meats, so I'm looking forward to having something tonight for my tea. I've got a selection of burgers and sausages, and I've had one. I had the beef burger last night and it was amazing. For the future, I would like children, I think. At the moment I'd like children. When it comes to the time of having children, having spent so much time in primary school, do I still want children? Who knows, we'll have to find out then. Especially if they're eating Play-Doh. Not very tasty. I would love to be married, but as I'm currently single, there's no one to marry. Lastly, it says, do you believe in God? No. Miracles? Yes. Love at first sight? I'm a hopeless romantic, so yes. Ghosts? When it's my rational part of me says no. When it's dark at night and you hear funny noises, yes. Aliens? If we can survive if we live and survive in our current on this planet, why there's no reason why there can't be other life forms or even other humans out there somewhere, either within our galaxy or other galaxies, or who knows. Maybe I've watched Doctor Who too many times and think maybe there are people living on Mars and they just live underground because it's easier. I don't know. Soulmates? Again, back to the hopeless romantic, yes. Heaven, hell, again, it's God related, religion related, no. Kissing on the first date? Depends on how the date went, really. If it's a good date, then why not? If it's not happening again, why postpone a good thing? That's it for this video. I hope you've liked it. Leave a comment, let me know if you have, and if there's anything else you'd like me to do. As it's only my second video, the channel's still young and I'm still finding what I like to do and what I want to do with it. So I'm flexible, so just let me know if there's anything you'd like me to see me do. Okay, thanks everybody, see you later.